The important thing in history, the really important thing where we start with, that we must start with, is geography. So geography is so important in the study of history. So I want you to take very careful note of geography. So my exercise for you for next time is to give you a blank map of Africa. Okay? And names, basic things, countries, cities, rivers, mountains. And you make a code here. 1, 2, you make the 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then you do capital A's and small A's. Just make a code, so you don't need to rewrite everything on here. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you just write the code on here. So I just want you to know more about the. So that's your first task. You can just send this around. And send this around. Take one. And then you staple it together so that I know.
I'll do that.
Okay. You staple it together afterwards. But don't staple it now because
you want to do it first.
Otherwise it's going to be awkward to turn the page every time. So you just keep it side by side.
Punch.
Yeah, you can just pass it around. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I want us to have familiarity with I only got 6 or 8 sessions with you, so I can't do the geography. But I want to encourage you to find out about the river systems, the mountain systems, the terrain, the forests, the deserts, because these things impact on wars, on battles, on the course of history, on what people want and why they want the stuff. Because for much of history it was battles over territory, and territory that was fertile, or moving away from territory that was infertile, or getting to places and spaces that you can navigate the rivers of. Okay, so let me just see what's your knowledge of this.
Would you like us to bring that map over, Shami? Would that make life easier?
No, next time closer up here. Yeah. So let us just get an idea of your knowledge of the geography. What do you think? What are the two? Name me two of the two largest rivers.
Rain.
The?
Orange.
No, I don't think that's going to go. The
Nile.
Nile. Okay. The Nile is the longest, in fact, in the world. Okay. So where does the Nile run from?
Down there. Next to Ethiopia.
So how many rivers is the Nile? Okay, it's 2 actually. So there's one Nile, which we call the Blue Nile, which runs from Ethiopia. Okay, from a lake here, Lake Tana, and then it runs to Khartoum, Sudan, and then it runs there to Egypt. Then the other Nile runs from Lake here, around Lake Victoria, Lake Edward, and these lakes. And then it runs and it meets in Khartoum also. Okay? So there are 2 Niles. Then, what's the other river of great significance? Now these are important rivers in southern Africa. The Niger. Okay? The Niger or the Niger River runs from Guinea, comes to Nigeria, where you have the Niger Delta. Very important part of the history. So understanding these river systems and these lakes and communicate as means of communication. Deserts. Okay. Because you know the Sahara. So I'm going to try to encourage you to develop your knowledge of the just to get a sense of what matters, because the terrain was so important in the course of history.